It's July the 18th, and old Hunter and I have decided to go bass fishing today. The weather is predicted to be very hot. We have recently had abnormal amounts of rain, so we are anticipating that the water may be high and maybe a little bit muddy. But it's the same way anywhere you would go. So we figure our only chance to catch very many fish is probably to use large crankbaits or maybe large spinners. But it's going to be tough. But it's going to be better than sitting at home. So come along, we'll see what we can do. Hunter and I stopped by the Quick Stop to get something to eat for breakfast on the way to the river, and we bought a box of 8 cinnamon cakes. When we finally got to the river, we had only eaten 7 of them, and neither one of us wanted the one that was left. So we came up with a deal where the first one that catches a bass, the other one has to eat that last cinnamon cake. On my first cast, I caught the fish that's going to make old Hunter eat this cake. Okay, there's the cake going up to Hunter. And he's got to open it right now. Got to open it and eat it. That's horrible drag, it ain't doing nothing. Drum. You should tighten your drag up on the nose of it.
on them. Another drum. I don't believe it. You can see by this riffle, there's lots of water. It's up at least 18 inches. A lot of times on these shoals, one person will wade down and fish the water and the other one bring the boat down. We typically don't paddle this old John boat over these big shoals like this because it's not tempered and it's prone to getting nicks and things in it that cause leaks. Hold him out to the left. I can't see it. You don't need the net?
After I caught this nice bass, I inadvertently left my head-mounted camera on for over an hour until it ran the battery all the way down. So what follows are a few excerpts from what the camera took during that period.
You got one? I'm gonna keep them white bass because they're kitty food. I'll bet that's what those strikes were that we missed too, don't you? That's 4 white bass now. That's more like it. Usually you catch 6 or 8. That one bass though wasn't no white bass, that first one I hooked. I felt him, he felt big, and I looked and saw a big old flash in the water. Did he hit it?
Yeah, not like it.
I bet you it's white bass, and the lure is big enough that don't always get it in their mouth. What's happening? How come you're not catching something? Huh?
I don't know.
I thought you was a better fisherman than that. I just thought, go with the old hunter, you can't miss. Got him?
Yep. He spit that thing out.
He got off?
He just spit it out right there when he jumped up. I got your line.
Was a good bass, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we need to not to forget to throw behind us over there in that shade too. Oh, I couldn't see how we could keep them getting the bass in there. See, these are all good holes on the way up to that big rock hole. And so if you take your time in a kayak, it's easy to fish upstream in a kayak. Missed him. No white bass are hitting us, what it is.
Oh my God. I'm home.
Uh-oh. If you just act real good with that hang up, act like it's a big fish. Where are we going? Raise your rod. Yeah, I see it now. Got it?
That was the biggest bass I had on my line all day.
Well, that was a good bass.
Hung up again.
I was reaching for my camera again. I've been trying to get over to the other side to catch some fish in that shade, and some guy keeps hanging up.
Got it.
There ought to be one right over there in that shade. Just above that shoal. We've been catching them in them deep holes though, you know it?
Yeah. I still can't spit this basket. Just trying to spit it out.
That some gun jumped 4 foot in the air. I don't know if we got him on camera or not. I think I did.
I hope you did. That'd be cool to see. You can play it in slow motion.
If I got him on camera, we'll tell it like it is, and if I didn't, I'll tell him that you really didn't have one. You're just acting like it. See, I'm totally in control of what this video looks like when we get it done. I can even edit it to where you don't catch nothing.
I've caught most of my bass right here close to the boat.
Well, I've caught about all of mine at least halfway back. They're not hitting it very quick. They're working at it a little bit before they take it. You son of a gun. This Ryan here, water here is running upstream. It's usually a good crappie hole when it swirls around like that.
I got one.
I have two. Mine got off. You still got yours?
Mine got off too.
I'll be darned. White bass mine was. Little white bass. You can stop the boat when that happens and use a little spinning rod, a rooster tail spinner or something like that, and catch all kinds of them white bass. I caught some good bass right over there to your left in that dead water. See where that tree is laying on its side that's real shiny gray? I caught a 5-pound bass there last year.
Whoa.
Caught it on plastic worm. I was I put in down there and come up here and was just slow fishing with plastic worms, and I caught a 5-pounder right there.
It was at this time that I discovered that I had left my head mount camera on and ran the battery down. I don't know for sure how long a period of time that was, but I know it was well over an hour. And you can see how bad the fishing was because we caught practically nothing during that time.
A lot of water, very turbid water. Crankbait time.
Nope. Yep. That's it. I've had enough of this drum fishing. I don't know. There might not be one. Yep. Look at there. There he is.
Takes a good fisherman to catch him upside down.
Yeah, I do. What the?
We had no idea that while we were taking our dinner break, the bass were getting ready to take theirs.
Good bass. Donnie had a couple.
He got off. Yeah, I had one.
He got off.
There was an eagle that kept staying just far enough ahead of us that I couldn't get a picture of him.
Look at that.
Good land. Big old bluegill.
Huh. See what white bass in the same hole.
Good. You're a bluegill fishing guy, you know it?
Yeah. Got,
And that tree on top of those rocks gives an idea of how high this river gets during high water.
Hunter and I were running out of time, and we were getting into a lot of dead water that had no current, and so we decided to use our electric motor and make a little time. We were still trying to get pictures of our eagle friend, but he kept staying too far downstream for us to get a meaningful picture.
there's two of them.
Once again, Hunter spotted the eagle, but it was like he was playing games with us. We couldn't get a picture. Well, our trip's about over. The first part of the day wasn't very good, but a lot of improvement on the second half of the day. But any way you look at it, like I said before, it sure beats sitting at home.